Hi everyone, this is Sabrina Jean. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to this pick a card reading. This is destined to happen for you. What's destined to happen in your life. So you have 4 different piles to choose from, as usual, or you can choose the crystal, the timestamp, or the image. Choose whichever feels right for you. If you're drawn to pile number 1, the Fool, this is a Carnelian crystal. Pile number 2, the Four of Pentacles, is a purple fluorite. Pile 3, the Two of Cups, is the Citrine. Or pile number 4, the Magician with the Turquoise. So, what is destined to happen in your life? It's perfectly fine to choose multiple piles as well. So choose yours and let's get started. Group 1. Hello, Group 1. If you chose the Carnelian. So what is destined to happen for you? For a minute there, I was thinking, is that the shadow of the light reflecting back on me? If I wave my hand, oh, yep, that's pretty cool. Sorry, it was like realizing my shadow in the crystal. I guess I'm still kind of somewhat asleep. I'm kind of more like in a dream state. So no better time than to create a pick a card reading about your destiny. The Fool, 0. This is destined to happen. I feel like with the Fool card, what's destined to happen at some point in your life is this feeling of bliss and happiness and freedom. And freedom actually would make sense. With the orange, this is connected with your sacral chakra, your chakra of creativity. So you're destined to create some level of freedom for yourself in your life. So let's pull this card over here. Let me just put it up there. And let's get some more specific information about what is destined to happen for you. So, Group 1. I'm going to go, let's do it this way. Wow, taking steps. Interesting. It's like, it's all about following your intentions, creating an intention to free yourself. Actually, that's the first best, perfect step. This event, transformation. Okay, so we have 4 cards here. Let's just leave that at 4. This is the Quantum Consciousness deck. Let me pull this up here. Can we still see the cards? The light is kind of casting a glare. I know, we'll do it like this. So to me, this is revealing a sequence of timing and event. Whenever you're ready to free yourself and take the next step to move forward or to free yourself from something that's keeping you stuck in your life, you will realize that you have the power to transform your life and, well, to create a new reality, which makes perfect sense. And this process of transformation also, it changes you. And that's when you start resonating with or attracting new supportive connections and people into your life. So this is general law of attraction at its best. But when I'm looking at the Fool here, it almost to me is saying that life is waiting for you to surrender to the unknown or the uncertainty and to be bold and brave and free yourself from, well, there's something that you need to be freeing yourself from right now in order to take that next step to transform your life. So let's pull some more cards. I'm just going to pull these down here. Let's pull some more supporting cards and messages. Make sure that we have room. And now I'm hoping that, I don't think YouTube puts those huge banner ads on the bottom anymore. But if they do, I apologize if you're not able to see the cards. Okay, so what is blocking you? Or what is standing in the way? Something that you don't necessarily know. That would be helpful for you to know. Choices and consequences. Actually, let me pull the screen up a little bit more. Better. So there's like the feast, there's so many options. It might be hard for you to choose which one. So let's see if I can get more specific and helpful for you. Group number 1. I'm looking at my other cards. It's like, what more? What do you need to free yourself from? Or what is the best decision? Honestly, with the swords here, there's something that you're thinking, or maybe you're doubting that you have the power to free yourself. And that's probably the very first thing that's blocking you, are your own thoughts or self-doubts. So what more does group 1 need to know? Okay, purity. Right. It's important to purify your mind, to purify your thoughts, meaning there's a practice, and this is probably part of your transformation that you're going through. When you go through the process of removing all of the negative thoughts and self-doubts and replacing your thoughts with something positive, something supportive, something empowering, then you're going to naturally start attracting everything that you need into your life to assist you with this path of freedom, whatever freedom it is that you are seeking, that you're longing for. Okay, this one's standing out. Oh, so this event, this milestone, is you're mastering your mind. But on a higher level, you are destined to experience freedom, and probably even more levels of freedom than you can currently imagine, especially if you're still trying to figure out how to free yourself. But this is part of your life's work. You're mastering your mind, purification of your thoughts, so that you're only holding positive, thinking positive beliefs. The Ascended Masters are probably also available to you if you reach out to them and ask them for their assistance and their guidance. What do you need to know? Or what do you need to do or to choose to free yourself? And honestly, the very first question you should ask yourself is, what is the one thing that I can free myself from now that will allow me to move forward, that will allow me to feel more free? Okay, let's pull a divine door. Yeah, I feel like it was that one. Patience. You're also learning how to be patient and taking one day at a time. It's really important to slow down and notice the thoughts that you're thinking, because most of us have habitual thought patterns that keep us stuck in the yuck. So again, you're mastering your mind, your thoughts, changing your thoughts so that you can free yourself, and maybe even freeing yourself from thinking, or you know what I mean. You can free your mind from all of those overpowering thoughts. You do have more power over your mind and your thoughts than you think that you do. So this is all destined to happen for you. The message here says everything soon will come to light, and then you will see things will be all right. Choices. So very soon you're going to have an option to make the choice to change everything that you're thinking, change what you're believing. Especially self-doubt, right? Negative thinking is the first thing that will stop you from freeing yourself, because you'll start doubting, you'll start questioning, or maybe there's a fear that arises in your mind. Oh my gosh, but what if I do, if I free myself from this, then what will happen? But it's important to be patient with yourself and realize that you are mastering this whole life and reality thing. And it's most important that you take responsibility for your mind and your thoughts and what you choose to entertain yourself in your mind with. I'm surprised that there aren't any... Oh, you know what? What was on this card? It's making me think of Saturn. So the sun. So this is optimism, positivity. This new chapter, freedom. Freedom to be. This is destined to happen for you, and you are walking the path at the moment. And you are really the only one who can choose to free yourself from your current situation, your current circumstance, but it comes back to mastering your mind and your thoughts. So what more can I share with you? There's another tarot with pile number 1. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. So it's also important to believe that you are worthy of this freedom. But there are many different levels of freedom as well. What kind of freedom are you seeking? Let me put this over here. Let's just pull one more for a good measure. Which one? Okay, the Emperor. All right, pardon me, I had to pause the video and readjust the light really quickly. So you're destined to transform yourself, to free yourself from limited thoughts and limited beliefs, to open up your life to where you have plenty of options to choose from. But it also requires you to take one step at a time. And so this is a significant event that's meant to happen in your life. It is already destined. Let me take a look at the numbers to see if I can get a sequence of events here. There's definitely, so there's something that you're seeking is also seeking you. There's the number 4, 5, 6. And then you also have the number 8. So this event, this cycle of transformation, there's something that's shifting in your life right now. That's been changing, that maybe you've been sensing or realizing over the last 3 months. But definitely by the month of August, you're definitely going to experience more of a sense of personal power and empowerment. But I also want to encourage you to realize that you are the only one who can free yourself from limited thinking, doubts, fears, an overpowering, overanalyzing mind. It's up to you to choose to free yourself from these things. And again, maybe there are certain beliefs that you're holding within yourself that are preventing you from creating or experiencing this freedom. But this is all destined to happen for you. But it's also a process. And so that being said, I want to let all of you know that I'm now offering a new special pre-recorded video reading opportunity, but it's based on your life path, your themes, your cycles, your purpose, and your destiny. So if you resonate with any of these messages and you would love to know the steps that you need to take, what to do, the timing of these cycles of events happening in your life, or maybe other information that is very helpful for you that you need to know to empower yourself to create this sense of freedom, then I invite you to request a personal reading from me. And it's a crazy, affordable price. But again, this is based on your destiny, your birthday, your intentions. I can help you to create that structure, that platform in which to take these steps. So if you're interested, if you're ready to empower yourself and free yourself, do reach out, request this private reading. It's the only kind of readings that I'm offering at the moment. My link is in the description box. In the meantime, pile 1, I hope you enjoyed your messages. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you in another video. Hello, group number 2. If you were drawn to this Four of Pentacles tarot card or the purple fluorite, so this is destined to happen for you. What is destined to happen? Let's put your crystal, let's just put it over here. I think I want to put it in the middle. Let's put it in the middle. Okay, there's this. Okay, Four of Pentacles. I also want to pull another tarot from, we're using the Gilded Tarot deck. Wait, I need to shuffle. Excuse me, shuffle first. Spirit says shuffle first. There's this one. Okay, King of Cups, Four of Pentacles. Wow. Let me put these up here. I go like this. Oh, this is destined to happen for you. So let's just get a little bit more information. Oh, honestly, no, I don't want those. I want these. Group 2. Well, I'm picking up the word plenty. You are having plenty. You will have enough. This is destined to happen for you. But what more do we need to know? For group number 2, what is destined to happen? So one more. So this one. True love. The sacred temple. This is destined to happen on your path. It's an event. It's an energy, it's an experience. Consciousness, optimism. Let me get this out of the way. And, okay, events, a change of events, change, travel. Look, you've got the number 55. There's something that is changing spiritually within your beliefs around money or what you need in order to feel safe. So what's destined to happen for you in your life? Group number 2 is you are destined to experience feeling safe and that you have enough, that you have plenty of the things that you need in order to feel supported, safe, emotionally stable, secure, but also financially. But it starts with you believing that you are enough too. So can I ask you, do you feel comfortable right now speaking, I am enough? So say this now, I am enough. I am enough. I have enough. If you feel uncomfortable saying that, well, now you know what you need to work on. You need to keep saying this until you believe it. Because once you believe it, it's going to manifest and you're going to experience it. Very important when it comes to law of attraction, destiny. So you are destined to experience love on a higher level, a deeper level, a spiritual level. This is I almost said free love, but some people call sex free love, and that's not the free love that I'm talking about. This is true love, unconditional love. You're destined to experience optimism, unconditional love, feeling like you are enough, that you have everything that you need. But this is a process that will happen through change and uncertainty with the number 55. So some of you might be seeing the number 5 a lot, or 55, or any variation. You might be a life path 5, which means that Part of your purpose is to embrace your emotional sensitivities so that you can create a sense of balance and order and stability within your emotions and your emotional sensitivities to help you. So you're destined to find a way to create some sort of stable life for yourself so that you feel safe and enough and you feel loved and connected and happy, right? And positive, and that you are enough. Okay. So what might be blocking, or what is it that group 2 needs to know that they're not aware of? Maybe some more blockages or energies that they need to work through or release themselves from. And these are all part of the whole life path purpose thing. Okay, me talks, repairing the body, mind, spirit. So whenever I see these words, mind, body, mind, spirit, it makes me think of Pluto and Virgo generation, although you didn't have to be born in that generation, but that generation was born in the later 60s and part of the 70s. It's about creating that mind-body connection, including the thoughts, thinking and believing that you're enough, allowing yourself to believe and feel you are enough. So it's a matter of choosing the right words and the right thoughts that you can repeat to yourself that help you feel safe, stable, supported, loved, fulfilled, happy, healthy. The 3 and the 9 is a creative number because when you add 3 and 9, it adds up to the number 12, which reduces to the number 3. 3 is the number of creation. So what this is saying to me now, group number 2, and I'm going a little bit deep here, but whatever you're experiencing, navigating at this moment, it was created within yourself. Your emotions or your insecurities, your sensitivities, your thoughts, all of these things created the sense of instability, feeling like you're not enough. And so this is what is important for you to undo, to reverse, so that you can actually feel and believe that you are enough again. So once you believe it, you're going to experience it. And this might require you tapping into the 5D. That's why you've got spiritual energy over here. It's a spiritual event that will help you to shift your mindset to allow you to feel that you are worthy. Okay, we're going to pull some more cards. What more does group number 2 need to know? Let me grab these over here. I am enough. You are enough. But as long as you don't think or don't believe that you're enough, especially if you're looking for another person to share your life with, if you don't believe you're enough, you're just going to attract someone else who doesn't believe you're enough either. And you don't want that. So stop attracting people that don't believe that you're enough. You're going to continue attracting those experiences and those relationships that just confirm what you're believing. This is really, really important for you to think about right now, especially those looking for love and relationship. And I know that there are some that live in certain societies where you're forced to marry because you need to marry to be supported. And unfortunately, there are still countries and societies that expect this from these countries. And so I can only speak from my perspective from the United States, where I've been able to be free to make my own choices, to create my own stability, to live my own life. But keep in mind, if you're not in that kind of society, then perhaps, well, hopefully I'm giving you a different perspective that can help you. Because you can choose to free yourself from everything that you're thinking, believing, and feeling by just simply changing what you do, what you say, what you feel, what you expect. So there's, oh, look at this. So wealth. Interesting. So there's also, zoom in on this camera, please. Okay. There we go. It's, oh my gosh, seriously? Sorry. Seriously? It's Mercury and Jupiter. Okay. Your mind, your expansive mind and thoughts using Mercury and Jupiter can create more of enough. But it's really important for you to use your mind in a very specific way. You're like reprogramming your mind and your thoughts and your beliefs. Even with this wealth, choose to start believing that you are more than enough, that you are worthy of having all of these things. So let's pull another card. Group number 2. You are destined to experience wealth. Wealth is similar to abundance, which is an energy form. It starts as an energy, and how it manifests in your physical reality really is based on your birth chart, your astrology, and your destiny. So you're destined to experience, so this is great knowledge, great wealth, wealth of knowledge. Wealth is also emotion. It's an abundance of optimism, good feelings, what true love actually feels like. And for some of you, this could just be a spiritual experience if you connect with the universe or the angels, or a higher level of consciousness that is unconditionally loving. Trust that you're going to experience this in the way that is intended for you to have the experience in this lifetime. So I want to pull a couple more cards. Let's pull a divine door. So it's really important to consider, so what is this wealth that you need? Is it knowledge? Is it information? Because obviously in some places, money isn't going to help the situation, especially if you're put in a negative relationship or negative karma. So it's the experience that you need to be attracting based on your hopes, your wishes, and your dreams. So start speaking affirmations, what you wish to experience. What do you wish to feel? Because this is what's going to bring to you exactly what it is that you are wanting. And this is your destiny. So there's a divine door. I'm trying to give like practical steps and ideas and information here. Okay, so deeper. Yeah, it's almost like there's a gap, there's a hole inside of you that feels like it doesn't have enough or it isn't enough. And it's up to you to fill this space, this void, with unconditional love and support. So honestly, I would say the very first action you should take is to start unconditionally loving yourself, respect yourself, believe in yourself, and start speaking those positive affirmations that will attract what you wish to experience into your life. So remember, if you are thinking about negative things, you're going to attract those experiences. But you can change how you feel, and what you believe that you're worthy of experiencing by just simply changing your thoughts, your emotions, and your expectations. Wow, and I dropped the divine door. But this is destined to happen for you. The timeline is, well, whenever you choose to figure this out, right? And you start going deeper. The message here in deeper says you are not finished, you are not yet done. Dig deeper and deeper. The best is to come. Hold on, hold on. The best is still yet to come. I feel like you're going through a spiritual purification process, or the spiritual aspect, group number 2, will change you. It's an experience. It's something that's likely happening in your astrology transits. And of course, astrology, numerology are all layers that bring you these experiences, but it's this experience that you're going to have, that's what's going to change you and everything that you believe about yourself. You're going to stop believing that you're not enough, and you're going to start believing that you are enough, that you are worthy. And this is what's going to completely change your life and your reality. So this is part of what you are destined to experience in this lifetime. I want to pull, let's just see, can we get a timeline? We've got 55. So there's a significant event that's going to change you, but it's a change for the better. It's going to change everything that you believe about yourself, about wealth, about money, about love. I feel like it's going to change everything that you believe. And maybe you're already experiencing this, and maybe this is why you were drawn to this pile. Even though it's a general message, isn't it amazing how a general pick-a-card reading can feel like it's speaking directly to you? But you're more intuitive than you allow yourself to realize if you chose this random general pick-a-card reading. Okay, so what's important here, more information for you, group number 2. The wands are energy, taking action to change your beliefs. But this energy, to me, also resonates with your chakras. So it's really important, or be very helpful for you, to start aligning your chakras and your self-esteem with your new beliefs. And there are many different ways that you can align with your higher self, or you can align with a higher power, your sovereignty, align with your spiritual perspective. There are many different ways. For me, when I started connecting with my body, I was tuning my chakras. I was clearing them, I was healing them, I was working with crystals to release the negative and the blockages and that sort of thing, with the intention to align my chakras with my higher self, my higher knowing, my higher truth. I also did sound vibrational healing and therapy. I also attuned to Reiki so that I could Reiki myself. But there's something new. It's a new perspective. There's something new that is waiting for you to learn it. And this is what's going to help you to change everything that you believe about yourself and what you're worthy of and what you are deserving of experiencing in your life, no matter what it is that you're really desiring. Maybe you want that true love, that marriage, that emotional support, that stability, that good health, that well-being. Maybe it's necessary for you to gain the knowledge and the wisdom first, and the intelligence to reprogram your mind so that it starts thinking in a way that is reprogramming your entire reality. But this is a new concept. You are the page, you are the student. There's something new here for you to learn. And this is also something that will completely change the power within you. This is a source of inspiration. The clubs are physical, vital, life force energy that allow you to take action. So it's also something that you need to choose to take action towards, to change your chakras, to change your body, to change your beliefs, to change your mind. It's a spiritual purification process. Technically, that's what I'm seeing here. You are totally recreating your version of yourself. And this is destined to happen for you. So it is possible to pull yourself out of lack and negativity and start experiencing optimism, abundance, freedom, having more, having everything that you need, experiencing the finer things in life. But it starts with you and your mind and what you believe. Because I'm thinking what you currently believe, it's what's blocking you from attracting everything that you want, everything that you desire, everything that you know that you're worthy of, everything that you know that you're deserving of. But it starts through information, knowledge, your mind, and digging deep to realize how you're blocking yourself from all the things that you truly desire. Wow. Group number 2. So I went into more detail because there is a process, there is a way. If these things are destined to happen for you, then it's just a matter of you taking those practical steps and making these choices and choosing to do these things for yourself, for your mind. But in the bigger picture, you are destined to reverse your feelings around lack or feeling like you're missing anything. To change that so that you start experiencing all that you desire. So this is your reading, group number 2. This is destined to happen for you. I'm not just offering these messages just as something to share information with you. I also coach. I can assist you with your spiritual transition. I can help you to create a platform to take the steps that you need to create this reversal of fortune for yourself in your life. And this is now my new special that I'm offering in private readings. So if you would like more specific guidance in your situation, feel free to reach out to me. My booking link is still the same, and it's in the description box. But this is destined to happen for you sooner or later anyway. You'll figure it out. But if you want to know more now, specifically what to do, what to choose, feel free to request a private reading from me. In the meantime, I'm sending you lots of love and reassurance, and I wish you a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, click the like button, and I'll see you in another one. Bye for now. Hello, group number 3. If you chose the Citrine crystal, or maybe you were drawn to the 2 of Cups, welcome to your pick a card reading. This is destined to happen for you. So what is destined to happen for you? When I look at this image, I think of telepathy, messages, the messenger. But with the citrine also helps you to create some sort of success. So let's pull another tarot card. Group number 3, what is destined to happen? I'm going to put this here. Group 3. Okay, I need just one more card. Look at that. Oh my God. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Let me just lay out the cards. Group 3, what is destined to happen? You're destined to happen to make this connection in your mind, or in the 5D even, because that's where telepathy exists. It's in the ether. So you're receiving information, or you're destined to receive the information that you need to create success. The aces are opportunities. Pentacles are basically energy. Here, actually, I was talking and shuffling at the same time. Do over. Let me just stop thinking. Because when I'm thinking about something, I don't want to lead your reading. This is what's frustrating, even like using pendulums. If you use a pendulum, you can actually cause the pendulum to swing in the direction that you're thinking about. That's the power of the mind, the power of the muscle, the power of the ether. Group 3. Very important. I feel like it's this one. Okay. Your intentions. Letting go of energy Energy, intention, people, intention. Oh, this is cool. So you have the power to read other people and to attract the people that you need in your life to create success. So it's, I guess we could call it a resonance. But people, other people technically are your teachers through all of your relationships. So not just your relationship with other people, like romantic, but also like family members are your teachers. Your coworkers, your bosses are your teachers. People in your community are teachers. Even romantic, if I didn't already say that, your romantic connections are also your teachers. Because relationships in general for you help you to change your mind. Especially if you deal with people who are limited in thinking, or it kind of gives you something to consider, food for thought. And so you meet certain people in your life for, whatever reason, and just your interaction with people in general, no matter what the level of relationship, what it does, it brings into your awareness the power to choose to be different. Because, well, you are different. Okay, and I was already picking up on the fact that you have the ability to tune into other people and their hidden motivations. So you have this gift of knowing, this energy, sensing what is right, what is not wrong. And this is also what attracts you to certain romantic or different kinds of relationships, because you're feeling there's something there that's hidden. And so a lot of the times you need to get closer to that individual, and sometimes it's romantic, sometimes it's not, but you need to get closer to that individual for a reason. I feel like you're destined to realize that you have the power of choice, but you attract what you think that you need because of what you're thinking about. But you end up realizing that maybe that's not necessarily what you wanted. And so you have the power of choice. You have the power to change and to create new opportunities. So this is your magic. This is the power that you have. The magic and the power is your essence. It's an abundance of energy and your focused intentions on what you wish to attract, because you're wanting to create success for yourself. So everything that you attract into your life gives you the opportunity to say, well, this was an interesting experience. Thank you for the exchange, but nope. And then you start looking for something more. So you're destined to live a life of learning. You probably have a lot of curiosity. You probably feel or sense a lot of things that you're not sure what they are. And so sometimes you need to get closer in that environment or with that person to understand what it is that you're feeling and what you're experiencing. But even in that, it's teaching you about what you're feeling. And it also helps you become the kind of person that will ultimately start making better choices in your life, so that you can notice before you choose something that will be a negative experience. I feel like this whole process is helping to fine-tune your clairvoyancies, your sensitivities, what you feel, feeling the intentions of other. But it's also, this path it might be forcing you to let go of the past and to just tune into the present moment and tune into whatever the wind is blowing into your life at this moment for the sake of the experience. To remind you that you always have the power of choice. You can choose to say yes, or you can choose to say no. to any experience that is being offered to you. So this is definitely a very interesting pile, group number 3. So let's pull some more cards for you. You were destined to create many different levels of success in your life. Let's just leave it at that. But it's based on how you use your power. What do you really want? Some people really want that love, that deep, like that deep connection that I don't even know how to describe this, that all-encompassing, but sometimes that all-encompassing love causes you to lose yourself or lose your sense of yourself because you tend to sacrifice yourself for other people. The same thing can happen with work or career or money. You might choose a great job to get that wonderful paycheck, but you may find that you have to sacrifice your free time, or you have to sacrifice happiness for the sake of earning money. Well, maybe you're earning the money, right? You're successful with gaining all of that money, but finding that you don't have any time to spend it. So you're sacrificing your time. So it's like life is your teacher with everything that you choose in the present moment. And so you're destined to realize, oh my gosh, okay. You're destined to realize that in every present moment you have the power to manifest absolutely what you need in the present moment. So it might be blocking you or preventing you. Well, going with the flow requires you to tune into the present moment. You have to become aware of yourself and tune into the energies that you're feeling, that you're sensing. Not necessarily the energy of other people, because other people are more like your teachers. They're blockages, they're obstacles. That's why this reading is so interesting. It's like people that show up in your life are obstacles. They're just really getting in the way of the success that you're wanting to create for yourself. Sooner or later, you're going to realize this. Check this out. So the sacred contract, even the number 7, your relationships, your connections with other people, your soul's contract, what you're not aware of. Okay. Perhaps along your path on your destiny of having free choice to manifest in the present moment what you need at that time, magically, instantly, it requires you to create a clean slate. A new, free soul's contract to live your life freely. Free from restrictions, free from contracts, free from having to sacrifice or surrender yourself to another or to a job or to something else that is just distracting you from creating a successful life for yourself. So you have the ability to create your own lifestyle according to everything that you believe, even when other people don't believe you. Or if there are other people that say, you can't do that, that's not possible. Or maybe they just think that you're daydreaming, but you know for a fact that it's possible. Remember, what other people believe, they only get in your way. I feel like you're a powerful co-creator and manifester. Ultimately, your destined path, once you free yourself from everything that is preventing you from creating more success in your life every day, you may end up becoming the teacher to help other people how to create success on whatever level this resonates for you. Wow. Okay. So this card flipped around. Palmistry. Fortune and Tarot, Collective Destiny. The palm lines from your birth tell your sacred palmistry. Listen to the notes of your intuition. That one flipped around really quickly. So how about another divine door for group number 3? What is destined to happen? Change. Change happens when you simply change your mind and choose something different. The power of choice. Change beckons, if I can speak. The path is shifting. The road leads a new way. Do not be alarmed as change beckons today. Okay, follow the notes. So you're following the path of your destiny by choosing to make better choices in your present moment. We already ascertained that you're here to create success for yourself. But you're going to be learning through your relationships and your contacts with other people. In the least, I want to pull some more cards. I almost kind of feel like your destiny is to free yourself from everything that you're always told or taught that you had to do. You know, societal upbringing. Dragon's blood. So this is number 51. What is that? You've got the moon and Pluto. So you're destined to transform everything, even that you believe about yourself, about what you're capable of. Let's pull some more cards here really quickly. Wow. Look at all these. That's a lot. Courage, participation, right. Stop holding on to things. So find the courage to choose differently. Start making different choices. Right. There's patience. So this is like trust. Your body is your best spirit guide. This is your gut. Trust your gut. You have the power to create new opportunities. Okay. You have the power to create new opportunities for yourself. And this is something that you're destined to realize. It's part of your soul's contract. So again, it's part of your birthday, your astrology, your numerology, your cycles, your soul's purpose. So as you are walking whatever paths you are choosing to walk, to experience in your relationships, your jobs, whatever you wish to explore or to create, what you probably don't realize is that you're also, should I call it subliminally, transforming everyone else in your experience as well. And everyone else may not have any idea that you have changed their energy, that you have changed them. So there's an essence to your soul's purpose in this lifetime, your soul's contract. To transform everything that you encounter. Because when you're choosing to create a new level of success, maybe even something that no one else has done before, and you believe in yourself and you create this new life, this new success, I feel like you're breaking all of the barriers, all of the restrictions in life by just believing in what you know that you can achieve this success, whatever it is that you desire. There's one more card here. So what other card should I pull for group number 3? Cards are sliding. Hold on a second. Stay there, cards. I bumped the table and group 3. Okay. This might seem vague, but it's actually very specific. It really just depends how your mind is assimilating this information. So that being said, I want to let you all know that my new special private reading offers, which is still at a very affordable price, I'm now helping others to create this success by, well, there are certain steps and things that you must become aware of, like the timelines, the power that you have, the energy, etc., to take these steps every day to manifest what you need one day at a time. Because life is guiding you one day at a time to make a new choice, make different choices. Oh, anyway, so if you So my new reading offers will help you to understand your process, your life path, your soul's contract, the timing, the cycles, and the more specific energies, because there's something that you need to apply and take action to allow this to happen for you. So the Ten of Wands is simply saying, you're here in this life gathering experience and knowledge and energy and information, but you're also transforming it. And what you're not transforming, you're just simply transmuting what is not necessary. And all you need to do is just transmute what's not necessary for you. You don't really have to worry about anybody else. But if you're still one of those individuals who is longing for someone else to come into your life, you feel like you're missing something, or you feel like you need to have that support or that connection, or there's just something that you feel you need to get from that experience, really all you can do is just trust yourself and lean into that and see what you can learn from the experience. This goes really deep. So you are destined to create. I feel like you're destined to live 2 completely different lifetimes in this lifetime. So the life that you're currently experiencing is different from your future life, which you are meant to recreate and reimagine for yourself with this clean slate at some point in your life. So you're probably a dreamer and you've been wishing for a specific kind of relationship or a lifestyle or some level of success. And so you are destined to manifest this, but it happens through you, your daily choices, your thoughts, your intentions, what you experience, and what you choose to transform and to change. So you are a powerful co-creator, but you're going to hold on to the wisdom because this is all something that you accumulate in your Akashic record. But I don't really feel like you're meant to stay stuck in any one experience for too long of a time. In fact, if you stay too long in a situation that you're comfortable in, the universe may tend to kick you out of that situation, like the relationship or that marriage support will end, or that huge corporate job with that wonderful paycheck, you'll be laid off, or something will happen and you will maybe lose all of the things that you worked so hard to purchase, to attain, because maybe you're trying to hold on to something that was really only intended to support you for a limited period of time. So for those of you who all have already been experienced like loss and gain and endings and beginnings, but new opportunities, then you definitely chose the right pile. But now, maybe even right now, what you're meant to be focusing on is creating this brand new space. Something new, everything new. And start manifesting what you need into your reality every day without attaching to someone else or something else, or you know what I mean? What you need are experiences. So again, if you'd like a private reading, if you would like to know how to put this into a box to take practical steps, you're welcome to reach out to me. My links are in the description box below. And least I hope you enjoyed this reading. This is what you were destined to experience in this lifetime. So group number 3, I hope you enjoyed your video. If you did, please do click the like button. Sending you much love. The best is still yet to come. And I will see you in another video. Bye for now. Hello, group number 4. Welcome to your pick a card reading for today. You are probably just as curious as I am, as the Magician is showing up as your cover card. So what is destined to happen in your life? So if you chose the turquoise crystal even, I'm going to set it off to the side over here. So what is destined to happen? Of course, you have the Magician, miracles. Let me put this over here. Out of the glare of the light. What is destined to happen for you? Miracles are destined to happen. Enlightenment is destined to happen. Let's pull another tarot card. Group 4. Power, empowerment, enlightenment. I already said enlightenment, didn't I? Energy, alchemy, mastery, the power of your mind, the power of your intentions, the King of Swords. Let me put this back over. Let me just put that right here. Okay, group number 4. I'm going to scooch these over. There we go. That's better. Yeah, you have a very powerful mind. But be careful what you think. Be careful what you believe, because it may not actually be true for you. That's what Spirit does then. What is destined? For group number 4. Discovery, yeah, something new, set a new intention. The number 8 is there. Look at this. A significant event, 88. 8 and 8. You are destined to co-create. So the status, this deserving, a life that you deserve, a new life, a new path, a new purpose, a new experience. It's alchemy. But you also need to learn how to work with the elements to set new intentions. This is a cycle, it's an event, but it's also shifting your consciousness. So your power to create. Okay, I would say that some of you have the ability to become a powerful, transformative speaker. Having learned alchemy and how to manifest whatever. So what might be blocking you or in the way right now? Oh, let me get these cards here. Okay. Group number 4. This one is really sticking out. It's like, pick me. Let me put that down there. Teachability, the hollow bone. Oh my gosh. So it's important for you to empty the vessel. The vessel is the physical. There's something subconscious, subliminal that you're meant to be discovering. And this is what's going to empower you, to free you. To change your life, to change your reality. Let's pull one of these. What more does group 4 need to know? What is destined to happen? And of course, this is something destined to happen in your lifetime, along your path of destiny, or through your cycles, that sort of thing, which are all based on your birthday, your astrology, your numerology, your cycles. So this is intuition. Oh, come on. Thank you. It's like, I know that you can zoom in. So it's the sun and, what is that? The sun and the moon. Oh, new beginnings. Intuition. Okay. With the King of Swords here, it might be saying that your mind might be a little overbalanced, like you're relying too much on your mind or your thoughts. What's important is for you to tune into your body, your vessel, which is a spiritual device, but also to listen, to connect with your intuition, because when you follow your intuition, it is helping you to create something new, which is also what you need your mind for, to think about what it is that you need to create. But it's the power of your deeper intuition and your subconscious that are working with you in this lifetime. So what more does group 4 need to know? Divine door, please. Divine door, please. Okay, how about this one? Maybe 2. A cure for longing. Love is happiness, a spark inside. Live deliberately, choose boldly. Oh, and then you have arrived. Okay, I think I just need 1 divine door. Oh, check this out. The 3-eyed raven. Okay. As sunset hits upon the dew, a messenger raven calls out with news. Prepare for the unexpected. The unexpected manifestation. So you're learning how to tune into your body, your senses, your clairvoyancies, what you feel, what you sense, what you hear, what you know, your instincts, your emotions. These are your greatest guide for empowerment and to create a new vision, to change your reality, focused on a specific intention. So I'm not going to go deep into an interpretation of the number 88 because to me it's an infinite energy, it's an infinite connection, and it empowers you. But it's as above, so below, meaning when you tune into your higher self, your higher power, your higher majesty, your sovereignty, you can bring down the information intuitively to help you to master whatever this is, the magician. Master your destiny even, perhaps. So let's pull some more cards. Group number 4. Well, there's like 3 here. Right. It requires your participation. So there are steps, practical steps that you need to apply every day to make this happen for you. And then there's courage. Let's put this back over here. Set a new intention. And then listen to your intuition. But you also must apply your intentions, your energy, and your intuition into the practical reality. I think I want... Let's pull another tarot card, shall we? So this is revealing steps for you. Group number 4. What is destined? You're destined to connect the dots. What is that card? Right. Page. So follow your inspiration. Let me put this right here. Take action. This is energy. It's okay. Wands are usually energy, but it also requires you to take action to make results happen. So this is outlining practical steps. It starts with an idea and your intention. It's like, oh, this is what I want to create, or this is how I want to change my reality. So you could use these messages by asking yourself, if you could change anything in your daily reality, what you're experiencing, what would you change? Set that intention. And then start working with your intuition. But remember, it's important not to overthink everything. But you have the power to completely change your reality. So this love is happiness, a spark inside. Live deliberately and choose boldly. Then you have arrived. You're meant to conquer your world. You're meant to conquer the laws of attraction. You're meant to learn from the masters and maybe eventually become a teacher in your own right. Maybe from the woo-woo perspective, some of you are becoming masters, or you're learning how to become a spirit guide. But this also requires full immersion in life and making these bold choices for you to have these experiences, because it's the experience that changes you. And when you believe in yourself and your thoughts and your intentions to create change based on what your intuition is inspiring you to change, that's when everything else starts to change. And what starts manifesting are all of the things that you believe that you need, that you are deserving of. It's allowing you to realize how truly creative your energy, your essence really is. You have the power to create and manifest the life that you desire. Wow. So, group number 4, this is your reading. I'm going to leave this here because there's an awful lot of information here. However, I want to let you know that my new private reading special, I am going into more detail, more deeply for any of you who want to learn how to create success or master your destiny or to change your life or change your reality, the ones who are really ready to apply these techniques, but it needs a structure. There are steps and there's patience, right? And you need to work with the elements and the energies and even your mind and your beliefs in order to make all of these things happen for you. So my readings are still available at an extremely affordable price, but now for those of you who are ready to take action and you just want those practical, I will share with you as much information as you're able to swallow, but that's my new reading special offer. So if this pile resonates with you, you want to know how to change your reality, change your life, then do reach out, request a private reading for me, and I would be more than happy to share the specifics with you, what you need to do, and the next steps for you to take. And then it's up to you. So that being said, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please do click the like button and have a wonderful day. And I will see you again in another video. Bye for now.